Yo, people, it's your boy Major, and as always, I'm with my brother Ace, and welcome back to another episode of Two Up Front. Ace, what you telling me, bro?
Hey, I'm good, man. It's been a beautiful week of football. You know, as an Arsenal fan, definitely cannot complain. So yeah, should be a lot for us to get into in this stream. So looking forward to it.
No, I hear it, bro. I hear it. And yeah, man, it's been a great week for you. A not so great week for me.
We'll
You
talk
know,
about it.
but there's a lot to talk about. But bro, you know what we're gonna do? Let's
Talk to
go
me.
chronologically, because I feel
Okay.
like it's only right we address
Mm,
some of the major things that happened before the midweek fixtures and before we get on to previewing this week's fixtures. We haven't spoken about last week's fixtures, and I feel like,
mm.
you know, it was a big win for you guys. Obviously, my team faced a horrible loss. So, yeah, I think it's only right that we start from there and then we'll move on to the midweek games and then we'll
Okay.
preview these games. So, let's do it like that, man. But yeah, bro, I think there's only one place to start, man. North London
Mm.
Derby. Hey, man, let it all work out.
Oh, mate, man. Oh,
Let
it's
it
poetic.
all work
It's
out.
poetic. And then when they
But
tried to
yeah,
steal
bro.
our thing, flow for flow, they tried to steal our bars. It's not working out for that other brother over there, bro. The thing looks like a cradling baby mother. That's what I'm hearing,
Uh,
man. Hair out, all of that. But yeah, man. It's actually, Eze, he's been amazing. He was amazing this whole week. It's actually
mm,
funny because I think he's one of the players that before this week, I would have been saying that he needs to do a lot more at Arsenal. Like, I feel like he's kind of come here and just been a cog in, like, I guess our system, but you're like, you should also try to come here and stand out and be like, I'm trying to be one of the best players in this team. And I think he
mm.
wasn't really doing that. But yeah, now this week I think he took his game to a different level, and he started off with that game. Like, it's poetic that 3 months ago he was about to sign for Spurs, and then 3 months later he's what's it called, putting a hat trick on the head tops. Like, and
Mm.
all three goals were so nasty, man. Like, it's actually so poetic. So yeah, bro, it's working out, man. Like, yeah, I think that game. Yeah, I don't know how deep you want to go into it, but yeah, I feel like, yeah, we definitely have to give him a big shout out. Like, all three goals were beautiful, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Let me know what the plans are.
Yeah, no, we can briefly talk about it. Like, I
All right,
think
cool.
obviously, yeah, like it was a massive game. Yeah,
Mm,
I'll echo what you said regarding Eze. Like, I think, yeah, brilliant performance. I think obviously, I think the general consensus amongst
mm,
like even rival fans was that this was a very good signing. And yeah, like I think he's a player that you're expecting to produce in big moments, that, like, you know, will be able to produce moments of quality when you need it. And yeah, man, like it was just seriously poetic, like how everything happened. Of course, it had to be against Spurs, where he gets the hat trick.
yeah,
And yeah, man, because even if you just look, and I know some people have said, you know what, he's not quite got up to speed, but if you look at like some of his contributions, he gets the winner against Palace, like good goal, good finish.
yeah.
That was 1-0. That secures you the 3 points. Um, he got the assist for Martinelli. Brilliant
Against
pass
City,
where
yeah.
Martinelli, against City, and Martinelli got the goal. Was it against Leeds or Forest? Where he got the assist for Gyökeres, like the tapping.
It's probably how it was
Um,
Leeds.
yeah,
It was Leeds.
Leeds. Yeah,
Yep, yep,
against
yep.
Leeds, you got the assist there. So yeah, man, like he has been able to like influence matches, but yeah, I think this was definitely the highlight of his Arsenal career so
Like,
far. Like being able to do what he did. I think
bro,
the
like the
first
technical
goal,
ability to go right foot, left foot, right foot. I said, yeah, go on,
yeah,
yeah.
and he almost went left foot again.
Again, I
Like
know he tried
Vicario
to
made the save.
say,
Yeah, literally, he almost scored like the same goal 4 times,
like 4 times, yeah, in
which
the
is
same
crazy.
exact position. You know what's so funny?
Yeah.
Because again, we'll get to the when we get to Europe, and like
Mhm.
now, knowing what we know now, it's like there's clearly an issue with Spurs. Because even in this week, in this game week as well, like we'll get there. But yeah, you're right. Like that same goal that I think was zone 14. That zone
Mhm.
play, the ball is landing there, and he just destroying them every single time. And clearly they still haven't learned from that mistake. But yeah, we'll talk about it. But yeah, no, it was actually three beautiful finishes. I definitely say the first one, being unbiased, I think should have been ruled out. I think if Spurs actually made more of a hassle, if
Oh,
Vicario
because
made more of
offside.
a,
Yeah.
yeah, because they were definitely in his eye line before they took
Hmm.
before he took that shot. But again, I think they were just trying to get out of there. Like, when you're just trying to leave, so you're not even trying to like make anything too long. So yeah, now first goal probably was fortunate for that to kind of stick. But again, man, so when you're prayerful, and sometimes things work out in your favor. Like this guy said, I prayed for the hat trick and God delivered for him. Like so that first goal was beautiful. The second goal just showed technique, beautiful left foot into the bum corner. I think the third one was my favorite, man, because what he does to Doggy when he just lets the ball roll across his body, lets you Doggy slide across the pitch and then puts it into the corner. I said, yeah, man, the composure in that too. So yeah, no, he had an excellent game, and yeah, he definitely punished Spurs. Like he showed that he really is an Arsenal fan, because that kind of hatred it only comes on who genuinely wants this more than just the 3 points.
Yeah, but and you know what it is about Eze as well is that, like, just even generally speaking, like I think he's a very likable character. Like obviously his journey, like the setbacks that he's had and the way he's been able to recover, and yeah, like I was listening to an interview that he had that he was just talking about, like yeah, everything he'd got up to, and yeah, like you know, like he's always very vocal about his faith and like how influential that's been like to him. And yeah, man, like he's a very likable guy. Like yeah, like I think similar to Saka, like I say a similar thing about Saka, like yeah, likable guy. So like I think Arsenal just in general, I think you've got like a not just a good squad quality wise, but I feel like you've got good characters there. Like
100%.
yeah, like I think
you can see how much kind of work has gone into like the personalities of the players who've come into the club as well.
Because
like,
I can even like when I look at like I said, Eze, I look at Saka, I look at Timber again, like, and he's someone that's very vocal about his faith and stuff as well. And then you've got like Declan Rice, who like, yeah, he just seems to be like,
bro,
just like everyone's friend. Like everyone's friend. Like, do you get me? Like, yeah, like I was even seeing an interview, and we'll talk about midweek in a bit, but they asked him about like Caicedo, and he was just like, yeah, he's a brilliant player. Like I voted for him in my team of the year last season, like etc. Like, do you get me? Like, just a really nice guy. So I think they've put like, Arteta, Arsenal, they've put together like a really good squad. You've got good characters. I think they've got 100. Like the fire within them as well because of the setbacks that they've had previously. And I also feel like they all are aware that, you know what, they need to get over the line. So even when they get victories like this, like they celebrate, but I think they remain focused. Like, do you get me? I think they've got a really good balance now. Like, 100. So yeah, man.
Like, I think it takes a special personality, because yeah, it's all fun doing nearly men and we failed 3 times in a row. But I feel like being the kind of player that can then come into the next season and still say this season is going to be the season and keep going. I think it's a special talent, man. Because other players they'll just say, okay, let me take the easy way out and let me go somewhere else, because the talent clearly is there, and maybe it's not me, it's the rest of the club that's the problem. And when you look at players like Saliba now that are tying themselves down to long-term contracts again, even when we haven't won in these periods, I feel like it's very telling that they all feel like they're very, very close. So yeah, we'll see if this is the season that we get over the line.
Yeah, and just very quickly on Spurs, yeah, I felt like, yeah, man, Thomas Frank, we'll talk about it a little bit more later on, but yeah, like I think that I understand obviously what was going on with Ange and how open Spurs were and a need to make sure that Spurs were more defensively solid. But yeah, like I think he approached that game far too negatively. And I think that Arsenal, where they are currently, is that they've got more solutions to different types of problems. So like we've spoken about the set piece threat, like we've seen games where it's like, cool, we can unlock you that way. When we've spoken about someone like a Eze, like Eze is there to help provide moments of quality and solutions. And yeah, man, like in other games, like it could be like a Odegaard, if he can get back to form and he can do his thing. It could be a Saka, like, and yeah, like I think Spurs just in general, like, yeah, like I think they approached it way too negatively. And yeah, Thomas Frank. And I think that's one thing about Spurs fans, because like I think that's why they really got onto Nuno, why they like didn't like Conte as well afterwards. It's like, because Spurs fans, they're used to, like, you can say what you want about Spurs, but traditionally Spurs, like for their fans, it's really important they play good football. Like it's
No,
really, really
100.
important for them.
Oh, it's
So
true.
if you're not doing that, then you've got to be getting results and winning. And if you're not getting the results that they want to see, then yeah, it's going to cause problems. And of course, it's
Gonna
still
turn.
early. Like it's still early. Like there's players to come back from injury. Like obviously he's fresh, but yeah, he's got to realize this isn't Brentford. Like, do you get me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like
yeah, it's
everything
not
just gets
Brentford.
amplified when
Yeah,
you're at these bigger
yeah.
clubs. Like at Brentford, you lose those games. Oh yeah, whatever. We tried. But
Mm-hmm.
Spurs, they're gonna say you lost, but how did you lose? And,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a big thing as well. So yeah, like you say, I think he definitely gave us way too much respect. And I'm sure Arteta too, when he saw the lineup and saw how they were approaching it, said, yeah, man, you've just given us a very comfortable win. Because the moment that
And
first
he
goal
said he
goes,
prepared for
it's
it
all
as well.
nice.
He said
Yeah.
they prepared in training for the three at the back thing as well. He said, yeah. He
He
said,
knows
yeah,
what
we've
Frank will do.
done our homework.
So yeah, Frank thought that he was coming with something different. Arteta said, "Nah, bro. I remember what you did. We were watching you at Brentford too." So yeah, it was definitely a big mistake. And yeah, man, and it's what we always speak about, that you can always play a system, but it's how you implement it. And again, it was just very reminiscent of even when we talk about like United, with like that back five rather than it being a free and high wing backs. And again, I feel like once you approach it like that, you just give too much to the opposition. And eventually, if they get that first goal, it then becomes so difficult for you to then switch and then now go on the attack. Because now you've already kind of gone into the game on let's try protect what we like, try keep it close. And then when it gets nervy at the end, then we might pounce. But if that strategy kind of falls apart early on in the game, then I think it only goes one way from there when you approach it in that manner. So yeah, no, it's definitely, yeah, he's got a lot of beatings for that, man. Like, yeah, the fans are not happy, man. They're on his neck. So yeah, he definitely has to learn from that. And moving forward, he has to definitely approach games in a better manner for sure. For sure. But yeah, well, one last thing on Arsenal also too. I have to give a big shout out to Trossard as well, man. Because I think, yeah, he's another player that I think definitely goes under the radar. But yeah, even that Marino, you know me, what I always say about that guy, he's on the techiest untechy player I've ever seen in my life, bro. This guy will misplace a 5-yard pass and then dink the ball over a center back line onto the on the running Trossard, and like, yeah, so yeah, he's just a weird footballer. But it was a beautiful pass by him and a great finish by Trossard. Definitely fortunate, but I thought he definitely needs a shout out from that game too, because yeah, he's been very good recently. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I agreed. Trossard's been very good. It looks like that wage increase done him well, man. Like,
bro, man,
yeah,
listen,
made him feel more valued, and he stepped it up. So yeah, it's done very well, man. But yeah, bro, you briefly touched on it there, and let's swiftly transition to Man United. You spoke about like the three at the back, how you play the three at the back. And oh my gosh, bruv.
Bro, talk to me, man.
Bruv,
I know you've been ripping out your hair, man.
It was so bad. Like it was so
Wait, talk to me. Like when
bad.
were you confident? Obviously, after
So
they slapped themselves and they got themselves sent off. Like obviously Everton down to 10 men within 10 minutes. Like at that point where you're like, okay, cool, surely United, you're gonna like go on and win this game. Like
nah, because I think how we were playing, like just even before that, like we weren't playing well. But like the problem, there's so many problems we've got. But let me try and break different ones down bit by bit. So I feel like, again, you spoke about the back five. We played a back five. So when Ahmad doesn't play at wing back, then like we don't have no attacking threat from the flanks. Like, and that's a big problem for us. Like Dorgu currently, like he's an athlete, but his crossing, his passing, his execution in the final third, like he's been struggling. Mazraoui, like again, I think in this system, I see him more as a right centre back. Like, yeah, like I see him playing as one of the three centre backs. I don't see him playing as a wing back, like, because he just doesn't have the attacking invention. He doesn't have the ability to execute in the final third. Like, we need someone who is comfortable in those attacking positions. And I've said this before, and like I've said it to multiple people, but the problem we have is that you're seeing in this system, like even when they do get forward, you're seeing like Dorgu picking up the ball in positions that Saka, Yamal are picking up the ball, and he don't know what to do. He's just like, rah, like, what, polar bear in Texas, like, bro, what's going on here? Like, do you get me? And I feel like when you've got someone like Ahmad there, then of course he's comfortable there. But then obviously you're gonna give something away defensively as well because Ahmad's not a defender. But from an attacking perspective, yeah, when I saw like the fullbacks, I was like, okay, yeah, well, that's not good. Like, do you get me? Like,
okay.
that's really not good. And then I heard obviously what had happened, like training. There was an accident with Cunha, as like there was a head injury, so he weren't playing. I was like, okay, that's not good. That's not good either. And then yeah, man, like it was so bad. I think obviously, and let me pull up Wendy's comment as well, because they literally said, guys, go get yourselves a win. Like, do you get me? They pressed the self-destruct button.
Bro, as a United hater, I was so upset, man. I was like, Everton, like you started off this game so well. Why would you go and do this and now just give United just the leg up that they probably needed to go on to win this game? I didn't know that you guys were gonna give me something more. I didn't know that you guys still had more to deliver.
It was so bad.
Nah.
And
well, quickly on that,
honestly,
though, what's your take?
Sorry, honestly, we do need a United intervention, honestly. But yeah, go on, bro.
No, it's all good, man. I was gonna say, do you think that was a red card? Like, what's your kind of take on that situation?
You know what it is? I feel like it's one of them ones where, like, obviously, like he just like lost himself a bit. Like, I think it just wasn't a bit smart. With me, I felt like it was soft, man. Like me personally, like I felt like I think the reason why they gave it is because he obviously he made contact with his face, slapped him, quotation marks. Letter of the law. And yeah, like they deemed it cool. Like if basically I think how they looked at it is if it was an opposing player, then like you would get sent off. But me personally, like if they're not giving him a red card for that, I'm not out here saying red card. Like, do you get me? I'm just like it's a bit,
especially when it's the same arguing team as well. Yeah,
teammates arguing. Like, do you get me? Like, this isn't like I don't know if you'll remember, but like for Newcastle when like Kieran Dyer and Lee Boyer, but they had a proper punch up. Like, do you get me? Like, literally middle of the pitch. Yeah, like for Newcastle. Yeah, proper. Watch it on YouTube. Like they had. I remember watching it, thinking, "What on earth is going on here?" Like,
I've heard the reference, but I haven't actually seen the situation.
Yeah, it weren't anything like that. Like, so I felt like it was one of them ones where he wasn't smart for putting himself in that position in the first place.
Yeah,
but yeah, I felt like that was soft, man. Me personally, I would have.
No, I agree. Yeah. I feel like those are definitely the ones where you give him a yellow and you let VAR like have a second look, and if it's that bad, they send him off. But yeah, I feel like having the referee making a decision and making it a straight red is now where like I don't think it was bad enough from what he probably saw to send him off like straight away. Like I think he needed to kind of maybe get a second opinion on that one. So yeah, I agree. I think it's probably a yellow. I think, and he's a beaner as well because he made the mistake and then he lost his head. So that's why I like
it went even worse.
Yeah, like that's why I was like, you're idiot.
Yeah, I think that even helped like validate the decision in the rest eyes.
No, honestly, look at him. Like that's some self-awareness. Like you know when the referee is like, I saw you make the mistake and you shouldn't get to him now, bro. Get off the pitch. Go think about it in the tunnel. But yeah, nah. So yeah, I think it was definitely harsh. But yeah, but go on, continue with your I guess from there. So you guys get handed that gift.
After that, man, it was just like we were just so bad. Like I think, just it's one of them ones where like a lot of the things that we've been complaining about, like I think they all just were on display, like all together. Like, do you get me? So I think I've spoken about the wing backs already. Then you're looking at the midfield. Our inability to control football matches, and I think it's been like spoken about a lot regarding how United a lot of the time this season, when we've kind of even done well, is when like sometimes when we concede possession, like, do you get me? But when we've been tasked with dominating football matches, like we struggle. Like, and I think that's got a lot to do with like how Amorim sets us up, obviously our midfield, and like we can't like control football matches, whereas like we know how to like recycle the ball, play through the lines, and consistently like put pressure on our opponents, whereas wave after wave after wave. So that was a problem. And then Everton, they've got like really good, clever players like a Grealish, like a Njai, where they know how to hold on to the ball and relieve pressure. So they were doing that very cleverly. Like, whereas like, yeah, like they're getting the ball, they can win fouls, they're breaking up the game. And United, like, yeah, we don't have any sort of like continuity within our play, within our patterns to like know how to work around that. So yeah, man. And then obviously you had like Xerxes starting as well. He was very rusty, but and I saw a lot of criticism for him. But with me, it's just like, bro, like this is what happens when you don't give man no minutes whatsoever.
No, you have to blame the
me?
manager, man.
Yeah,
it's so
like,
true.
when you don't give him no minutes whatsoever, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh well, Sheshko's injured now, Cunha's injured, he's got to start. I'm like, do you get me? That's what you're risking. Like, do you get me? And I think that really annoys me a lot as well, because I see similar things, sometimes similar commentary regarding Kobe, where it's like, Kobe, you don't want to give him minutes, you're not playing him, and then when things are bad, you send him on like for a few minutes, and it's like, oh, Kobe, what did he do? And it's just like, bro, what do you mean? What did he do? I was just like, the manager's not been playing him. He's not the reason why we're in this position. And the players who are playing in those positions aren't doing what they need to do. Like, do you get me? And it's like, I think that's the thing when it turns into this thing where it's like, oh, certain players, like, it comes across as if there's favoritism, and like certain players, they know that they've got the privilege of making mistakes and not necessarily having the greatest performances, and knowing that it can still go again. Whereas other players, they're thinking, oh man,
if I miss this pass,
this isn't the best 10-minute cameo that has ever been recorded,
it needs to be so good that there's pressure from all angles.
Yeah,
you can't be dropped. Like, it's one of those ones. Yeah,
it's so jarring, man. And like I completely agree with this comment. Like, United lacked urgency.
Bro, you know what was the worst thing? So much I think even Neville said it. When the fact that you guys still kept that rigid back three versus
that was my next point.
This is terrible. That was my next point.
And this is what's really, really, really annoying me here. Because Amorim, like when he's speaking in these press conferences, when he's talking, bro, he's jarring me. Like, he's really, really jarring me. Like, and I know for a lot of people, like, he talks well, and like, do you get me? He comes across well, but he's been saying things that are really jarring me, because like, you look at that formation, and I've said it, like, a formation is different from a system is different from a formation. Like, they're not the same thing. Cool, we've accepted that you are going to play with this 3 center backs, wing backs, etc. Like, you are gonna take this approach. Like, you've already been very vocal about it, etc. You know, not even the Pope, all of that. Like, do you get me? He's made these claims. He said, I think my thing is that, like, if you even say, all right, cool, this is how I insist on starting a football match, like, where is the adaptability within a game? So the team you're facing has gone down to 10 men. Now, what you need to think is, what can we do to make the extra man count? What can we adjust? What things can change to make the extra man count? And when you saw the 3 centre backs there, you're looking at it and you're thinking, bro, we're not making the extra man count. Like, and because like you're so hung up upon this, 3 centre backs, etc., you're not willing to do anything. It's like, for example, like, when, for example, you're chasing a game, like, and there's a few minutes left or whatever the case may be, it's like you might say, let me take Arsenal, for example. Let's say, like, Arsenal, they've started a game with Zubimendi in the 6, Rice in the 8, Odegaard in the 10. Like, do you get me? Let's say, like, you are now chasing the game. Like, let's say you're 1-0 down. Like, the thing that maybe Arteta might do, or what you might think, is like, all right, cool, you know what? Rice, you play the 6 now, and you can still make runs into the box. Eze and Odegaard, you're going to be advanced 8s. Do you get
Mm.
me? Trossard on Martinelli, you on the left, Saka on the right. Like, do you
Bro,
get me?
I've seen this
Havertz,
guy. I've seen
Gyökeres
this guy bring
through the
Martinelli on
center.
left back. I
Like, do you
say,
get me? Yeah, like,
I say
do you
overlap.
get it? Like, bro,
Yeah,
whatever needs to happen. Like, as many, like, do you get me? Like, you want to increase your chances attacking wise, and of course, you know that would come with risk. Do you get me? But you want to increase your chances attacking wise to try and get something from the game. In this case, it's 10 men. So you're not even taking any crazy risks because they're a player down. So all you need to do is make your advantage, your numerical advantage count. And you're not doing it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, man, literally, I was just like, bro, it was so bad. And fair play to Everton as well, because it
No, we have
was
to give them
well
a lot of credit,
deserved
man.
from them.
Like, I think I think if
Like,
they don't go down to 10 men, I think they beat you quite convincingly, because I think they actually
100%.
started off the game like very
They
well.
were bopping us.
Yeah, they
11
started off
men,
very
10
very
men.
well. Yeah,
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Bro,
So I think that even
us,
kind
man.
of meant that they had to now sit back when they actually were ready to come and like step to you. They
Yeah.
came into the game ready to step to you, but they
Yeah,
had to adapt. And fair play again, they adapted. They said that we're not to them, man. We now need to make United break us down, because they knew that you would struggle with that, and you guys struggled with that, man. But yeah, and like you were saying too, I think those are the kind of decisions where I think if I was a United fan, I think we keep going back in circles when it comes with like, not back in circles. I think ultimately we've given him credit recently where he's deserved credit. But I think then the bigger picture is just that I think the ceiling with him is just there's no ceiling, because what he has to do or has to notice
there
is
is a ceiling, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I misspoke.
You're
right. You're right. There's a very clear ceiling. I feel like the very clear ceiling is like, you guys have played so many times this season with this Dogu and Mazraoui as wing backs, and we've all seen how bad going forward it is. The fact that he hasn't said Mazraoui, you playing like the Euro position, especially why is Euro tracking all the way into midfield and being in like the right attacking space? I was like, at least put our fullback, or at least put two fullbacks next to a centre back. At least change the profile of the players that you have in that position. At least make it a rule where you say, Ahmad, you have to play right wing back, or that's not like you play players in those positions that you know you have to be attacking minded players to play here. I will not play Mazraoui. I will not play Nassan like Dogu sometimes in these positions. I just feel the fact that he hasn't learned that, I just look at him and say, you're just not learning. Like, you're just making the same mistakes over and over and then expecting different outcomes. The fact that you guys are still forcing this Bruno and Casemiro in midfield unfailingly every single game, like it's working.
Well.
Like it's working.
It's
so
not gonna change.
Yeah, man. I think it's just clear that we're just waiting for him to lose a run of games that he gets sacked. But you guys are not going to achieve.
I don't think he's going to. I don't think that's gonna happen. You know, I feel like I don't think he will get sacked. I think he will stay to the end of the season. I think what is happening is that like his approach is just going to be like, and it seems like they're allowing him to do it where it's like a thing where it's like, oh, we just want to get the best players or the right players like for everything that he's trying to do. So in the summer, you're gonna buy 2 central midfielders. He's gonna get wing backs, etc. Like, I think that's just the approach that's gonna be taken. Like, I don't think he's gonna get sacked. Like,
I agree. I don't think he's gonna get sacked anytime soon either, because it also seems like his system. The reason why he hasn't won 2 games in a row is that he can win one and then lose the others. I think also Ineos, they need him to work. Also, I think it's also another thing where they're like, we don't want to sack another manager after the Ten Hag situation so soon. So yeah, I agree. I don't actually think he's going anywhere. But my bigger point is that I think on United don't move on until that eventual run of losses happens and he goes. Cause I just don't think he's a very good manager, man. Like, I don't think it's
I am scared about the youth. That's what I'm scared about. My academy boys, man. Like, man. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Like, and regarding this game, big shout out to Shea Lacey because he made the bench. I won't get onto Amarim for not putting him on, because like, I think you know, sometimes like the argument could be made that you're trying to protect him, and because like obviously how the match was going on, like he didn't want to, maybe he prefers to put him on in a position where it's like, oh, we're 3-0 up or 2-0 up with like a few and there's a few minutes left, and that's how you want to like let him play rather than like needing him to try and change the game. Like, so but I just think generally speaking, man, like there's a lot of talented lads in the academy, And yeah, man, I'm just worried about their development overall. Like, even like we've got like a really talented midfielder called Jim Thwaites, and I look at him, he's extremely technically gifted, like press resistant, but he's small. Like,
Yeah,
do you
forget
get
about it.
me? Like,
Forget
and
about
I'm
it,
just
man.
looking at it, and I'm
Forget about
looking
it,
at it,
bro.
and I'm like, do you get me? Like, but he's so technically gifted.
Bro, forget about it, man.
But
You
I'm
have
looking
Manu
at
right there.
Amarim,
I think
yeah, and I'm
who was it that I saw a quote the other day? I can't remember. I think it was Nicky Bott or something that said that, oh, if Manu played for Crystal Palace,
yeah,
you'd go spend
then they
60,
would have
70
bought
million
him
on him.
for
60, 70
yeah,
million.
yeah,
You have Manu right there, bro. Forget about
yeah,
Shea Lacey and all these other brothers in the
yeah.
academy. Like, what Amarim is
Like,
there, they're
I
not touching the
think
pitch.
I'm just like, yeah, man, it's just yeah, it's not encouraging at all. But I think what's gonna happen is that, yeah, he'll get to the end of the season. Yeah, an Orthodox chain said, yeah, he's definitely getting to the end of the season. Yeah, he's not getting
Yeah. But
sacked.
then don't
Like,
you
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like, last thing on this, like it also feels like such a missed opportunity, because I think we all keep saying about the Prem this season. It generally does feel like you guys have a good enough squad where you should really be competing for those top 5 spaces, man. Like, it's also a joke now that it's like we'll just accept, like, it's okay for you guys to just be 10th and win one game, lose to Everton with 10 men. You have a good enough squad where you should actually be making a real push for those top 5 spaces, the way the season is kind of playing out so far. But I think with Amrin, you're just not going to. Like, so again, he's going to make the end of the season, but I think it also means that your season is not going to be anything to shout about, is my opinion. But we'll see.
I think obviously, like, we've still got so much work to do. Obviously, we've got quality, like we've got individual quality. You've got like an Imbumo, we've got a Cunha.
One game a week, bro. We haven't even spoken about that as well.
So
like, I think 1 game a week.
I think we've got enough quality where we are going to win matches. But as regards to like consistency, that's not. I think that's where we're gonna really struggle. But yeah, I think also like the state of the league isn't great as well. That's why I think it seems like, oh, there's an opportunity, like there's a real opportunity. But yeah, man, like overall, I think it's just gonna be one of them ones where Amrim, he's just gonna continue, he's gonna do his thing. Then in the summer, like, we're gonna make the transfers that they think are suitable to help him thrive in the system that he's trying to implement. And yeah, like, there's not much that anyone could do about it. Like, I just think that's just what's gonna happen. Like, yeah. So yeah, man.
No, I hear it.
A few comments here. I think we will get top 5, or to be honest, that's my thoughts. Everyone is bad this season,
bro. So what
top
you guys,
5
man?
is there for
Everton
the
with 10
taking.
men.
Yeah. Wendy said here, wait, Amrim out. I said, Wendy, where have you been?
Yeah,
where have you been? I'm just not. I'm not gonna, because I want Man United to do well. Like, do you get me? I want Man United to do well, and I'm not gonna be like screaming like every week, get rid of the manager, get rid of the manager, get rid of the manager, because it's not gonna happen. And yeah, like, this is what it is. So I'm just going to talk about what's currently happening and what's going on. But yeah, man, bro, do you know how much pain I've been in? Like, do you get me? Like, we lost the European final to you guys, bro.
Was that the turning point? Wait, I think you were even Amrin out before that. Wait, what do you think was the turning point for you? Do you have like a clear turning point?
It was
or is it just
no, I can't even remember the clear turning point. But it was just when I clocked that out. Cool, yeah. This is just looking long. Like, yeah, like even before that. And then obviously going into this season, it's like, all right, cool. You made the transfers, you made the signings, and it's like, you want to, that's the thing. I want to be proved wrong. Like, do you get me? Like, it doesn't bring me no happiness being right. Like, do you get me? Like, I want to be wrong. Like, do you get me? Like, I want someone to tell me, see, bro, we should have, do you get me? Everything was always going to work out. Like, it was always going to be good, etc., etc., etc. Like, do you get me? We had nothing to worry about. It was just a long-term game. I wish that was the case, but yeah. Major asked Ace about Arsenal 2019-2020. It was dark. Can you firm Amarim? Yeah, it was dark for you guys.
It was dark. It was dark. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I feel like Amrin is also at a point now. I don't know what your kind of take on that kind of the Arteta Amrin kind of comparison, but I think it's also kind of lazy sometimes as well, man. I think it's lazy. I think it's just like it's something to draw for, but I feel like Amrin hasn't shown enough to justify that. I think
I'm
it's
not hearing it.
yeah.
You know
But
what's
go
you know
on.
what's you know what's extremely lazy, yeah. And again,
Mm,
I don't even want to draw this guy out, but we're on this topic, so let's
go
discuss it
on. Talk to me.
quickly. Like I think again, like a lot of like the time, like you're hearing about Man United and people are talking about. We'll talk about the Glazers, for example, and you
Mm,
know how much I hate the Glazers. I've
mm,
spoken about it extensively on the stream, and yeah, like those issues are always going to be relevant and they're not to be dismissed.
mm,
But even with that, again, even with the problems with the structure of the club, even with the wider problems that isn't to do with the manager and the players, let's look at post Fergie.
mm,
Our worst finishes were Moyes in 7th and Ten Hag in 8th.
mm,
Moyes took over straight after Ferguson, and he finished 7th, and then Ten Hag finished 8th in his second season, and he still won the FA Cup.
mm,
Again, look at Arsenal, Arteta, he finished 8th, won the FA Cup, then he finished 8th again, then it was 5th, then it was
mm.
second.
Yep,
15th.
bro. The
15th.
run, and what you
I
guys
saw something
well,
that it said 12 wins
in
in
12
12
months.
months.
That's crazy.
We just got the back-to-back games thing done with a few weeks ago. Like we lost a European. I was at Old Trafford against Lyon. I saw us come back. Do you get me? To win 5-4. Harry Maguire, Cobby, last minutes. I saw us beat Athletic Club in the semi-finals. And then we went to Bilbao and we lost to a Spurs side that finished 17th. And to a manager that said, I always win things in our second season. And then he did. And then Spurs said, thank you, and got rid of him.
Bro,
And
they still said it wasn't good enough.
So, like, we can't look at things and compare them. Like, it's just not the same story. Like, do you get me? Like, if Amarim's able to turn this around, this will be the greatest comeback story of all time.
No, I'll put my hands up
like,
and say I was so wrong. Yeah, I'll be the first to put my hands up and say
this will be the
I
greatest
was
comeback
so
story.
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see it. Like, honestly, I would absolutely love to see it because I love United. And I don't want Amarim to do bad. Like, do you get me? Like, I would love for him to do well. But yeah, man, like when we're making comparisons, like we've got to do it properly. Like, yeah, because I think it's Amarim Arteta. It's not even the same thing.
Even now, I think Arsenal fans were debating on Twitter, like, oh, who should we start this week in Mascara or Hincapi? And so the United fan was like, oh, this is what these lot are arguing about. Me, I'm trying to make it past the halfway line.
Bro,
I'm trying to see if I build up or make it past the halfway line. I said,
dark,
bro,
man.
It's dark right now,
it's
bro.
It's dark, man. Bro, someone said, I think Ahmad had he put a quote, like, and you know how much United fans love Ahmad, but I think Ahmad put a quote saying something like, he mentioned like, I don't want to misquote it, so this isn't line for line, but it was something along the lines of like, oh, you know, like he spoke about we're suffering now, but it was like a encouraging quote. And then, but obviously when he mentioned suffering, people were like, oh man, Amarim, he's got to him as well. He's got to our boy. Like, yeah, man.
No. So United, man. Boy, we'll see, man. But
yeah, proper. Like, we've got enough talent where we are gonna again, like, and I think this is like the issue because it's like Mbeumo, very good player, Cunha, very good player, Ahmad, very good player. Like, we've got players who are gonna be able to do things. Like, we've still got quality where it's like, oh yeah, we are going to be able to win football matches and stuff like that. And I think that would mean that, like, it's unlikely for us to go on like a 6-7 game losing streak or anything crazy like that. Like, do you get me? And I think that is probably what would be required for Amarim to lose his job. So it's just like, yeah, that's why it's like, I don't think that's going to happen. Like, do you get me? But yeah, man, like, honestly, honestly the greatest comeback story of all time, man. I want to see it. Like, do you get me? I want to see it. I'll make a YouTube doc. Like, do you get me? I'll put myself in the doc.
The clips.
Yeah, I'll put myself
Clip yourself.
in the doc.
Yeah.
I'll clip myself. I'll say, hey man, this is what was happening. Do you get me? During the dark times, but we turned it around. Hey man, I'll love it. But yeah, that's that. But yeah, bro, very swiftly, man. Let's briefly talk about the midweek Champions League action, and then we can get onto the Arsenal-Chelsea game, because I think that's the big one of the weekend, and there's a lot to talk about there. But yeah, man, before the Arsenal-Bayern game, I think a lot of people were saying that, you know what, if we're looking at the two best teams in Europe right now, it's probably between Arsenal and Bayern. It was built up very highly. I think we'd previously spoken that, yeah, it's unlikely that Arteta's going to rest players just because of the significance of the game, even though if you lost it, there's a very good chance that you still would qualify in the top 8. But yeah, just because of the game, we thought it would be unlikely. And yeah, man, I watched it and I've got to say, very good performance. Very, very good performance from Arsenal. I felt like in the first 20-ish minutes, 20 plus minutes, I think Bayern, they started well. The young boy Carl.
Yeah, Carl.
His name. Yeah. I think he was. Is that your name?
I think it's Carl Heim. I'm checking. I'm double checking, but
yeah. Like he was doing his thing. Like, looks really promising. And yeah, like Bayern, like they started like well. But yeah, I think
I butchered it. Lennart Carl.
Okay,
But yeah, Carl. But yeah, that's his name, yeah.
But yeah, he was doing his thing, man. But yeah, I think Arsenal grew into the game, and then I think in particular that second half, like Arsenal absolutely bossed it. Like I saw some salty quotes from Kimmich afterwards, talking about
it was so shameless. You know what made that quote so shameless as well is that even the goal in the first half that they scored, what was that? It was a nice long ball, but we don't say nothing. It was a nice long ball, like, but there's no.
It was a great goal, but it
was a great goal, but it was a long ball.
It was direct.
So very, 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 very,
Yeah, no. Arsenal again, it's a group stage game. Like, there's even a good chance that you guys might meet later on in the competition. So obviously that's where things are going to really count. But yeah, he was being very salty. Arsenal bought them, like they were fully deserving of their win.
That second half as well, man. Like I think the first half, like you say, like Bayern were definitely, I think, the better team. Even though we say they were the better team, but I think Arsenal still made the better chances. I think they were just better on the ball. But yeah, so first half, I'll give it to Bayern and say, we were definitely under the cosh a bit. We couldn't keep the ball. We were trying to just contain them the best we could, but we still, I think, made the better chances. But the second half was a complete domination. I feel like the second half was, I don't know if it's like a physical thing sometimes with the Premier League and other leagues, but it just felt like we were able to step up to another level, and they were then the team that was just really struggling to just keep up with us. So like, I feel like, the second half was very, very convincingly like Arsenal like deserve to win. And also team, man, like, you know, I think we've spoken about this before, but I hate this kind of, I think it's the snobbishness maybe when it comes to like goals and how goals are scored. But like, I think the quality that it takes to regularly be such a threat from set pieces and you not knowing how to defend them, like, bro, like go work, go fix, you know what I'm saying? Go defend, go practice how to defend set pieces rather than complain how another team gets their goals. Like, there's every corner we had in that game, bro. Bro, every corner we had in that game, Bayern were like struggling. They did not know how to handle any of those balls into the box. Don't now come and start after the game talking about Arsenal love the long ball because you don't have to defend a set piece. So that's what I'm saying. There's all facets to the game, and clearly Arsenal have just worked on it. Last time, maybe when you were still practicing tiki-taka, Arsenal were doing set pieces, and it's clearly working now. So that thing, that snobbishness is very annoying sometimes when I hear just that kind of like just that kind of making it seem like if everyone isn't playing tiki-taka prep football, then you're not playing football. Like, it's relax. Like,
it was very, and I agree with Wendy. Like, it was very shameless, man. Like, he was salty. He was like, you get me? But again, you gotta use that drive to regroup, man. And then 100. Like I said, there's a long way to go in the competition. So if you want to do something about it, you can. Like,
bro, you know who I think we have to touch on in this game as well to give a shout out, man. Declan Rice, man. He's in the form of his life right now, man. It's actually perfect timing ahead of this weekend as well. Like, he's actually in the form of his life, and I feel like, again, give Arteta his credit when credit is deserved, man. I think the biggest change he's made this season was changing how we're using him and making him less of a player that's trying to box crash and land and arrive in the box to finish chances, and more of the player that carries the ball up the pitch, which is just clearly just what his best asset is. Like him picking up the ball in midfield and running with it with his legs and stamina. Like, bro, he's so hard to handle, man. Like as a footballer.
Yeah.
So yeah, pairing him with Mendy and making him a 2, letting him start from deep, carry the ball forward, and I feel like that's probably been one of the biggest changes we've made as a team this season. I feel like Rice has just gone to a different level because I think this is just his best position. So yeah, no, I think he definitely needed a big shout out in this game.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think, he's enjoying that role as well, because I think like we saw how good he was at doing that at West Ham. Like I think especially I think it was the season just before he left, like he was really thriving in that regard. And like I think, and it's interesting as well because I remember you saying that like you preferred Rice in like the 6 early on, but I think obviously I think with like the changes, especially like how the teams evolved, and then obviously you've now got like Zubimendi there as well. Like I think, man, like for Arsenal, like he's really thriving in this role. Like he's absolutely brilliant. And again, I said it, like I like Rice, man. Like like I do like Rice. Like I think he's like a really good character to have in a team. I think he's a leader. Like and like he knows how to like he doesn't hide from responsibility. Like and he knows how to show up not only defensively but like even in an attacking sense. Like like he's really important to what Arsenal do. And also you've got to give him a lot of credit for those set pieces as well, because that is when people talk about technical ability, that is technical ability, like knowing how to consistently deliver
he's
ball
actually
like that.
he's
Like,
a dead piece specialist. Like it's actually a specialism at this point.
That is like that takes skill. Like, do you get me?
And I think that's the bit that gets overlooked when people minimize the set piece goals as well. I'm just like the consistency that he hits them into the right position before you even get into the Arsenal physical like players that are able to then capitalize on it. Those balls are so dangerous. Every single cross he was putting into that box, into that game, was causing Bayern havoc. And again, it's because they were consistently going exactly where they needed to go. Understand? The position that the keeper doesn't want it, the defenders don't want it. Like it was, we should have scored another like 2-3 goals just off these set pieces and corners and like man. So I think he deserves a massive credit and fair play to like the Arsenal team as well. Because I think before at West Ham he wasn't even taking corners. I don't know where they unlocked that he could do this.
I remember
like,
when
I'm
I
so
first started
confused.
seeing him take corners for Arsenal, and I was thinking, why? Like not even in the sense of you can't even take them, in the sense of, bro, look how big you are. Get in the box, bro. Like, do you get me? But clearly they'd been cooking something in the training pitch. So man, like it works. It works. And I think it's even because a lot of people and obviously he is your greatest set piece threat, Gabriel. But I think like your set piece threat goes beyond Gabriel. Like even if he's not there, like you're still very dangerous. Like not as dangerous, of course, but you still are very dangerous. So man, very, very good display. And quickly moving on, and don't worry, we're gonna get to this. Of course, we're gonna get to
Major is gonna not speak about pool.
Of course, we're gonna get.
He's
to
waiting.
This.
He's leaving the best to last.
Hey, my biggest rivals. We're gonna talk about that. That's the only thing that's been making me feel a bit better.
Oh God, look at you.
That's the only thing. But we're gonna talk about that. But man. You were brilliant against Bayern, but I've got to say, man, Chelsea, they were also brilliant against Barca. Like, I watched the game and like I was really impressed. Like, we know that like they're capable of turning up for these big games. But man, like Barca was just simply second best. Like, and that's even before they went down to 10 men. Like, like Chelsea, they were just all over them. And man, you look at Rice, we've spoken about him, and obviously the person he gets compared to a lot, even though this season they've not even been playing the same position, quote unquote. But Caicedo, man, like he's also someone that's absolutely brilliant. Like he's so key to a lot of what Chelsea do. Like like his ability to snuff out danger, break up play, but also like his ability on the ball as well. Like, do you get me, to pass through the lines? Like he's top. he's top.
Yeah,
And I
he's another
remember
one
as
that
well. Sorry, I remember as well
yeah,
where it's like it's funny because both Declan Rice and Caicedo, they're 100 million plus pound players.
bro, we don't
And
talk
it's
about it,
funny,
man.
no one talks about
We
the
don't
price
talk about
anymore.
that,
Because
man.
I
We
remember
don't talk
before
about it.
people were getting onto Caicedo when he didn't have like necessarily the best start. Like, do you get me? And yeah, like there was a lot of discussions had regarding Rice's fee as well. But now look at it. No one's talking about it because both of
Bro,
them are just
money
consistently
well spent,
performing.
man.
Yeah, man, both
Money well
consistently
spent.
performing. Like, and I think it also just proves as regards to like how crucial like having like midfielders of that quality in the center of the park is to being a successful team.
Bro,
But yeah,
we've
man.
spoken about it. Like the money, if you look at the money in football, it used to be so clearly like the strikers, the number 9, the guys that get you the goals. Now it's shifted. Like these 100, even now we're talking about is Anderson the next 100 million pound midfielder to go this summer. Like, you know, like a lot of the kind of money and like focus in football now is in that middle of the pitch because that's where a lot of the action happens, and those guys are so pivotal to how a team plays. So yeah, no, I think he deserves a lot of credit as well. Yeah, he's been amazing. But you know who else I think deserves credit? That costs a lot of money, and he was getting a lot of criticism. I think we need to give Cucurella like a big shout out in this game as well, man. Like he's been amazing.
But you know what it is with Cucurella's been the guy. Like he's been the guy. But yeah, you're 100% right.
Like this
you're 100% right.
Because we're looking at Yamal and saying Yamal, and he's going on to a big game. Cucurella, we know what he kind of does to these wingers sometimes. And even Saka has a tough time against him sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, so coming into watching the game and seeing him
Saka,
Yamal,
Salah, like bro, Cucurella, these problems.
Like defensively, like he's a real problem. So again, he was under a lot of criticism also when he first came in because the 60 million plus price tag, he's a waste of money, but yeah, man. Again, do your job. Then no one talks about the money no more because you become worth it. So he's definitely pound for pound one of the best fullbacks in the world right now. So fair 100%. Play to him for turning it around. So he deserves a shout out. And then the other player in this game that we have to give a shout out to, man, is your boy. I know you love to run there. I told you about him.
Because you don't want to give me my credit.
I told you about it, bro.
Because when I said it,
I told you about him. This baller from Brazil.
When I said it, it was an obvious option.
Oh yeah, man.
It was an obvious option.
Man.
I'm going for João Pedro because
I've heard
people say at the Club World Cup.
I've heard people say this is the best talent in Brazil. Was the best young talent coming through Brazil before he even touched Chelsea. And fair play. We've seen him in the live now. We've seen him in the live. We've seen him in the live. No, I mean in this generation of players. Not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But this generation of player, he's like the player that everyone is looking at, and watching him play now, man, he's a different caliber. Like I even went to go watch the Brazil versus Senegal friendly at Emirates a few weeks ago as well, and in that game too, this little boy that was the best player on the pitch comfortably, just in and out scoring goals. Like the goal he scored as well, the quality of that goal, I feel like that's one of those things that you look at and you say, like it's a real kind of lesson of like sometimes doing nothing is more powerful. And like the little pause that he does before, like he lets the defender run past him, cuts in, finishes. I said, this is a different caliber of talent that we're dealing with here, man. So he's a real problem. So he definitely outshone Yamal in this game. So we have to give him a lot of credit in this one, man. Man.
And if anyone don't know what Ace is referring to, is because at the start of the season we picked our ones to watch. We had 3 players that we both picked from whatever teams wants to watch, and Esteval was one of mine. And it's because literally I just watched like a few games of his, and sometimes it don't even take you that long to just know he's the guy. Like I just watched a few, I said man, problem. Like I said,
I feel like those players too that come through, and it's a technical ability thing. It's not even like a pace or a physical. It's just technically, he's just a different animal at his age already. So he's amazing. And the goal he scored in that game was amazing too. So shout out to him, man.
Really
definitely
stepping
a big threat.
Yeah, man. No, 100%. And man, like even just generally speaking as well, like I know you've spoken about like Reece James and like how they've managed him and him coming into that midfield position and doing his thing there. But I think Chelsea, like as a team, like I think Sanchez, even though I don't really rate him like that, apart from the game against us, he's actually been fine, to be fair.
He has been
on him. Yeah, he's actually been fine. I think Yeah, and even their defense, like it's because obviously fullback wise, like we've given them a lot of praise. I think centre backs wise, that's where probably it's more of a weak spot, and I think they do still need to like sign someone else to like go up a level. And yeah, I think we've spoken about like that left wing position as well. But I'll say this: they're not far off.
No, they're not.
They're not far off. Like they're actually not far off. If you're looking Esteval, I think they're still managing him. Like they don't want to put all the burden on him. Like so, they're still managing him. But I think he's going to be playing more and more. But if you've got Esteval on the right, you've got Palmer in the 10, you've got Caicedo like in your midfield, Enzo as well. He's been doing his thing. Like I think like as an 8, like he's been doing well. He stepped up his performances. Lavia, unfortunately, we've got the injury problems, but
man.
like,
And the way Santos
hopefully something could turn around for him. Yeah, but Santos is there. Reece James also can play in that midfield as well. And then you've got good players like a João Pedro. Like I think if they can add like obviously Neto, Garnacho, Gittins.
But that's the thing, though,
like
bro.
They're inconsistent. Yeah,
I feel like fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like it's not like because I feel like with Chelsea, we've said this a few times now. We've said like they're not too far away, but the problem is that they go into the window and they made the same mistake until they're ready to go and say we need those killers in the sun, that striker, maybe that winger. That centre back, until they make those moves, then again, I think they're going to continue. But I agree, though. I think they're getting closer, even though they keep trolling. They're getting like they're spiraling towards the right answer. Well, I feel like they could have got there quicker, but I think they're definitely spiraling towards
because you know what it is
there for sure.
Even though, like, I agree. Like we've spoken about it a lot. Like they could just go out and just fill in the gaps. Like, do you get me? And it's like you're good to say. But the thing is, as well, is that it's not necessarily the most efficient way of doing things. But I think with like just the way that they buy talent and then they loan them out and
bro, I even see Omega 3. This brother in Strasbourg that's probably coming through as well. Yeah,
you are gonna pick up gems. Like, do you get me? Like, there are gonna be like a few that like. So again, like because it's funny because when they bought Palmer, like he weren't no first team player for City. Like, do you get me? Like he was making a few appearances here and there, like, do you get me? But it was like, and a lot of people are even looking at the money they paid for him and they're like, bro, why are you paying for this much for money, like for a player that don't even play like that? And then boom, 22 goals in the Prem, and now everyone's like, one of the best players in the Prem. Like, do you get me? And he wouldn't have been like, when people are looking at, oh, you need to go and buy the player that's ready, we wouldn't have put him in that category. But then boom, like he comes and he's doing what he's doing. And then now you're looking at it and you're thinking, bro's still so young. And this is a player that you can build your team around for how many years? And then you look again at like a Esteval and then you're like, all right, cool. Like you've got that one right, it seems. Like, do you get me? Like, look at the quality he's got. Like, look at everything he's doing.
You know, he's cold as well. Sorry, he's called that. Even that Pendas keeper they have coming through as well. Strasbourg, he's another I agree though. I feel like they've definitely gone for the talent route where the talent is so undeniable. I think it's just that question of now when it's now time to put it all together. Does that talent now need time? You can't just expect that talent to come in and give you a title chasing kind of consistency that you need.
I think that's the thing.
The kind of question.
You just need to like surround it with just a couple of pieces and like they're looking good to go. But big shout out to Chelsea, man.
Man. And we won't speak too much on, but Barcelona, they were woeful. That's maybe from an Arsenal perspective. We'll talk about our game coming up. That's the one thing that gives me some hope is that as good as Chelsea were, Barca were woeful, man. Like, they were terrible in that game. Like again, high line for life type football where you're putting players in dangerous positions where if a player just gets a run on them, they're cooked. And then you go down to 10 minutes, you continue to play that system. I say, man, you're asking for trouble, man. Chelsea should have beat them like 5-0, and it would have been completely understandable. So man. So good luck to Flick, man. But he deserves a lot of criticism for that game. Like a lot.
Well, Flick's not gonna change. Like he's just not gonna change his approach. But I think with teams like Barca, it's all about like you're gonna have to get a little bit lucky as regards to like for example, if you look at last season, they were very close to getting past Inter Milan, but then like wasn't able to happen. So just like a little bit of lucky aside, and then you're just also gonna just have to execute what you're doing at a very high level. And they do have players who, like, again, you've got a Yamal. In your midfield, you have a Pedri and a De Jong who like can completely control games. And I'm interested just generally with the Champions League. I want to see everyone come back. Like, do you get me? Because I think obviously PSG, they've had their injury problems, like waiting for Doué to come back. Then Dembele's just come back. Like, I want them to get fully fit. Hakimi, with Bayern as well. Like, obviously against you guys, Diaz didn't play. You've got Musiala to come back into that team as well. Like, so Alphonso Davies as well. Like, do you get me? So now when you're putting all of that, you look at that attack, you're looking at Kane, Elise, Musiala, Carl, Diaz, and yeah, you're seeing all of the quality there. And then with Barca as well, again, horrible performance, and it doesn't excuse it at all. But again, they were missing a lot of key players as well. So when all of those players come back, then I think it will be really interesting to see like how this Champions League like plays out, because obviously Arsenal, I think they'll be right in the mix. They're extremely strong. I think you can't rule Chelsea out as well. I think Chelsea in cup competitions as well, like they're always a threat.
No, it's
and
true.
Yeah, like I think on their day, like at Stamford Bridge, like yeah, they can beat whoever. So yeah, man, like I think it's going to be interesting. But yeah, like I think Barca, they've got to execute. I think that's the thing. They've got to execute at such a high level, because they're just not gonna. He's not gonna change like how it is they play. So what they need to do is just be great, like at what they do, and then hope that outweighs the weaknesses. Yeah, like,
it's going to be very interesting to see how the rest of the season goes for them. Because again, man, like Flick does have this kind of habit of it starts off great, and then when you do get figured out a little bit, it then starts to crumble a bit, where teams now start to find solutions. And also too, I don't know, maybe it's me, but it's the type of football too where like everyone has to be at their peak, and if one person makes a mistake, the whole team is cooked. So I'm just not the biggest fan of that kind of like high risk football, but again, that's just a personal thing. But
yeah, I think the thing is with Barca as well, like I think obviously, like I think a lot of people would be frustrated, but because obviously, like I said, they won all the domestic trophies last season. They won La Liga, they won the Copa del Rey, they won the Super Cup, and then obviously they almost got to the Champions League final. And then this season again, like even with their weaknesses, they're only a point behind Real Madrid in La Liga. Like, so they're right behind. So they're still up there, like Champions League wise as well. They'll be hoping they can do what they need to do to get to the latter stages. And then, yeah, so it's just one of them ones where it's like, I think if it comes off, then people are like, oh, rah, like great, etc. But then when it doesn't, people look at it and say, this is extremely naive. And that's the risk that you run, like when you're just going to try and play that way. But yeah, man, like overall, it was a crazy night in Europe as well. Like, I think Mbappe scored 4 goals.
Bro, I think second fastest hat trick in Champions League history.
Yeah, man.
Again, that's another team again playing a high. I feel like after Haaland, Mbappe has to be the worst player in the world to do high line against. But again, your system, so he scored 4 goals. So again, it's give and take in it. But yeah, he was ridiculous in that match.
But you know what also was a crazy game? Liverpool versus PSV.
Hey man, talk about it, man. I'll let you talk about this one.
And damn, bro. You know what I want to say? Like this season, OKC, they're 18-1 currently. SGA is doing the madness. Like, do you get me? And they're going really strong. You've got Denver up there. Like Jokic, he's going crazy. And then obviously at the Lakers, you've got LeBron, you've got Luka, you've got Austin Reeves doing his thing. And I feel like Van Dijk, he's just got caught up with everything going on, that he's like, you know what? I don't want to play football no more. I don't want to play football no more. Like, you get me? Like,
okay, I was confused.
I'm more entertained by what's going on in America. So, like, I think he just lost concentration for a bit, and he thought that he was out there balling in the NBA. Because I don't know what was going on over there.
Like, so I think it was just pure petulance, man. It was pure petulance. He said, "Oh, I've been fouled. Referee, stop the game. Stop the game, ref. Stop the game. Even you can stop the ball and say, ref, look, holding on to me." And the ref was gonna say, "Sorry, man. Sorry, man. There you go. His hands are foul for you." I don't know. Maybe that's how he had it played out in his head.
Play
But
that
yeah,
in his
nah,
head, but
it
nah, bro.
was so poor,
Yeah,
so
man.
poor again. Like
This is football. This is American football. You can't use your hands. It don't work like that.
Man.
Do you get me?
It.
Yeah. So it don't work like
it.
that. But yeah, man. Like I think Van Dijk, obviously, yeah, he's levels have dropped off. Kanate, boy, I heard Madrid. I saw a report today saying Madrid said we don't want him. We don't want him no more.
I feel like that's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen.
We don't want
like,
him no
bro,
more.
I was making this analogy, bro. It's like calling someone that has a girl and saying, "Yo, bro, I just want you to know that I'm not moving to a girl no more. So like, you guys will be good."
You're good.
Yeah, you're good now.
You're good.
I'm giving you the bars. Like, be happy in your relationship. Yeah, don't worry about me.
No more.
Yeah, man, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Okay, I'll take myself out of the race. Okay, like it's actually so disrespectful to call another club and say we're not pursuing him anymore. Don't let him use us as a contract negotiator. As a way to negotiate contract. Nah, we're here to make it very clear that we want a good relationship with you. I was like, we don't care about this guy. He's just played that. We thought he was good. He's not good. Like, nah, crazy, man, it's so disrespectful, man. So yeah, his form has fallen off a cliff, and bad,
man. And then, bro, even attacking wise as well, Salah is just man.
That's the thing though, because bro, we are like. I think that's the thing that everyone's trying to figure out. Like, understand? Do you just roll Slot's head and then say that someone else will come in, or like I feel like there's so many issues here where I feel like it's not even just Slot, man. But I don't know, where's yours kind of take on that? Like, do you feel like it's just so bad now that you just have to get rid of him, or you just like they should just hold out and give him a chance to turn, even if it continues being bad? Because what do you? Obviously, we're not Liverpool fans, but this is us spectating from the outside of even like what we think. Yeah,
putting my bias to the side. Obviously, like winning the league last season, he done an absolutely brilliant job. Like brilliant job. And yeah, like I'm not gonna like people can say it wasn't a strong league, etc. Whatever the case may be. Like you still came in, you won the league in your first season, so I've got to give you a lot of credit for that. Things are going bad, man. Like, do you get me? Like, yeah, like just 4 at home to PSV.
I know.
Yeah, like
I think that's the worst part about this is the fact that's at home. Yeah, they get slapped at home.
Like Anfield. Like, do you get me? Like Anfield, that's the place that's like, do you get me? People are supposed to be scared to go there. Like, and yeah, like the way things are going, like it's just really, really bad. Like, I think that it's just one of them ones where it's like if he just continues to lose and lose, then what else can you do?
You have no choice.
Like, you get me? Like, like what else can you do? Like, I feel like he has and will be given like a lot of grace. Like, do you get me? Because of like what's happened. Like, do you get me? Like, you won the league last season. Like, do you get me? You've done brilliantly, but yeah, man. Like, I just don't know like how much longer. Like, and we're gonna get into the predictions as well. But I was looking and like, oh, who they got? West Ham, and I was like,
yeah,
like before, that's supposed to be how many
bro,
is it
Captain Salah FPL?
Is it, do you get me? Is it just Captain Salah FPL?
Like
one of them ones, and then you're looking at it and you're like, ooh, like, do you get me? So yeah, man, like things are tough for them right now. And yeah, like they've got to. I'm hearing that they're potentially targeting Semenyo in January. They've just got, I think, literally like Szoboszlai, like he's been like probably like maybe the only player who like can like still have his head held high as regards to his performances
even from last season.
Consistency. Yeah, like, do you get me? Like, but yeah, man, like it's just not been good enough. I think obviously like they've got to sort out everything that's going on with the new signings. Like, you can't even blame Wirtz because Wirtz he's not here right now. He's not even been playing. Like, do you get me? So he's still gonna come back. So you can't even say it's his fault.
I can't believe this is the same Isak, bro. I can't
bro.
believe this is the same Isak. The one that I was ready to sacrifice everybody for. This is the same
Yeah.
Isak now that I can't understand. I can't get involved in the game. He's just disappearing in matches. Like, yeah, just everyone Liverpool from top to bottom. It's just been shocking. And I think that's what made the Van Dijk handball even more egregious. The fact that they've continuously been going down first in matches, where it also looks like they're also doing the United thing where like they go down a goal and then they just capitulate. Like that's when they came back to the game, then they just after the second goal from PSV, they just capitulated. Like it just like I was seeing PSV breaking on them, and there was like no one putting pressure on the ball, players running through midfield, some players being able to square it in the box, and players having time and space to pick their corners. I said, this is not the same Liverpool. Like I'm looking at like I think one of the things I was gonna say about Arsenal is I feel like one thing about us is that I think off the ball we probably are the best team in the world when it comes to like our like pressure from the front and how we get back into shape. Liverpool are terrible. Like their forwards don't press properly. Their midfield leaves so much space. Like it's crazy.
And you know what's crazy as well? It's because it's like we don't have to even go back that far. Where it's like that's what they excelled at.
Like, that's what Liverpool.
That's what Liverpool are brilliant at.
Bro,
that's what they were brilliant at.
Oh,
that's what they were brilliant at.
Bro.
So yeah, it's actually mad.
Yeah,
mad.
So
Actually mad. Yeah, man. But yeah, Liverpool. Hey, obviously as a Man United fan, I want them to continue losing. But yeah, they've got
as an Arsenal fan team, I'm very happy that they've taken themselves out of the race because I was very scared after that window as well. I thought, whoa, Liverpool, after winning the league, strengthening like this, I'm scared. But thankfully, I had nothing to be concerned about when it came to Liverpool.
And this is a great place to pivot. We're going to talk about the Arsenal-Chelsea game, but I've got a question for you. As an Arsenal fan right now, I think you are the favourites. I do think you're going to go on to win the league. But who would you consider the biggest threat to you? Would it still be City? Or are you do you look at Chelsea and think they can do something?
That is a very good question. And to answer your question, I think I have to say that is definitely still City. Like 100% still City. Because I think City have shown that they can also do that whole, even if we get 9 points ahead, I have to still just keep praying that City continue losing and dropping points. Because if they go on a run, I know that they're capable of doing it. Whereas I think with Chelsea, which I don't know if we should get, are we getting into the preview for the match?
Yeah, let's get into the preview. Yeah.
I think with Chelsea, why I think the Barca game was so good as well, because I think it was such a mature performance from them, where I think Chelsea can still, I think they sometimes can still be childish, which is I think what ultimately will hold them back in the bigger picture. They're definitely a big enough threat they could beat us in this game. They could bring it down to 3 points, and now maybe they are technically our closest kind of rivals. But I look at Chelsea overall, and I still say the lap up front. I don't believe in it. João Pedro, I think he's very good. I don't think he's a striker. I think he's definitely better than a 10. So then it's him or Palmer. You're gonna play Palmer. So again, like I look at their team, like we say, I look at the center backs. I say, yeah, man, you guys will definitely give up some goals in games that you shouldn't give up goals in. Like I feel like you can't go on the runs that you need to go on and the consistency that you need to go on to seriously be a team that's competing for the league. So I feel like they still have those kind of glaring holes in their team where I'm just like, good enough in a one-off game, like we say in the Champions League. Who knows what can happen there? Like they have a threat and they can beat anyone on any day. But I think they're gonna have those games where you expect Chelsea to beat Everton and Everton somehow find a way to beat them. I feel like they're a lot more likely to do that than like a City. So I think that's why overall I feel like City, they get their act together. Haaland stays fit. I can definitely see them going on a run of wins. I can't see Chelsea go on. So that's kind of like to answer your question. Then kind of getting into this game. Yeah, like I said, man, Chelsea have a very big threat. Like, I feel like they're one of the few teams that I think the way they set up to, like I said, I think the centre backs have bozo moments, but I don't think it's because of the system. I feel like Maresca, the system makes sense in terms of how he kind of sets them up. They seem to be defensively strong enough. I think it's just more of when we get a corner, when we get a long throw, are the individual centre backs not going to make a mistake and give us a goal? That's where I kind of have confidence from an Arsenal perspective that I think they have enough kind of weaknesses from that kind of perspective that we can exploit, but they are also defensively like structured enough that they won't make it easy for us in open play. And they also have more than enough going the other way as well. Obviously, Maresca is saying that Palmer is fully fit and ready to go. I don't know if it's just kind of maybe trying to, I don't know, muddy the waters to make us think he might start. 'Cause I think a guy that
I
hasn't
would be
played since
surprised
September.
if he
Yeah, I
starts.
think a
Yeah,
guy
I would
that
be
hasn't
surprised
played
if he
since
starts.
September. Because when
Yeah.
Maresca was talking like, yeah, he's ready to start, but I think it's like manager trying to do.
Mhm.
And even if he did
To
start,
be
I feel
fair
like,
though,
yeah,
because I watched the press conference. They asked him,
mm,
"Is he available?" Like it was
mm,
they didn't ask him, is he back fit? And then he said, yeah, he's ready to start. Like they asked him, is he available and is he ready to start? Like, and he said, yeah, to both. Like, yeah,
okay.
but again, it's still maybe it could still be a little bit of like mind games, etc. But I doubt he'll start. Like, do you get
Yeah,
me? I think
I
he'll be
doubt
on the
he'll.
bench,
Yeah, I
especially in
doubt he'll
a
start.
game
So
of this intensity. Like,
yeah.
yeah, nah, I
Yeah,
doubt
it
it.
wouldn't make sense. And if he did start them and he shone, then I'll say Palmer because I think he's probably been a player that's disappeared a bit recently too. I'll start recognizing his chain again if he was to just come into this game now and start busting it after not playing since September. So yeah, I don't think he'll start. So I think going the other way, like I said, I don't really recognize the lapse chain, but on the transition, I think he can definitely still be a threat from that perspective. I feel like I don't know if he's gonna start Esteval, what he's gonna do with these kind of wing options, but
Hey, he
go on.
needs to, man. He
He
needs
does,
to.
but
Because
why do you think he's so like? Why do you think he's like? What
I
do you
think
think
they're
the protection
protecting him.
is?
I
What
think
is
they're
that
protect.
in from what
I think
perspective?
they know like he's really, really good. And I feel
Mm,
like they don't want to put the weight and pressure on him of like, especially when Palmer's been out, of him having to like carry the weight of the attack.
mm,
And I think from a Maresca standpoint, I think he wants the other players to deliver as well. And I've got to
mm,
give credit to Maresca as regards to his system as well, because even like you said, like even Delap, obviously he's been injured and then he's come
mm,
back and he's not necessarily like the ideal like ready nine that they would want. And then like you said, João Pedro as well, he's also not a nine, he's more of a 10. But
mm,
Chelsea generate a lot of chances. Like, do you get me? Like, I think systematically, like Maresca, like he's got that right as regards to like they generate chances. Like, I think they've scored one less goal than you guys. Like,
yeah,
do you
they
get
have.
me?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and that's with obviously Palmer not being there and etc. Like, so they've got goals in them just generally, and I think like you've got to give credit to Maresca as regards to the system. Regarding
Mm,
Esteval, I feel like they're just trying to protect him, like have him play, but I think they don't want to like put like all of like the responsibility on him. I think me personally, I feel like he should play more. Like, do you get me? Like, I
mm,
understand trying to protect the youth, but I think because you know what it is, I think there's different approaches because you could take the approach of, you know what, for example, Palmer's been out. We've got Esteval now. We know his
mm,
quality. Let him go. Like, do you get me?
mm,
But also, if prior, like you had a plan in place where it's like, this is how you're going to integrate him into the team, they might be saying, you know what, regardless of like what happens, we're still going to stick to the plan that we have for him. Like,
mm,
because the other people aren't doing their jobs, we're not
mm.
now going to rush your development. That might be his way of thinking. Like, do you get me? Me
The
personally,
logic.
I feel like I still would play him more. Like, I wouldn't want him to burn out and like put all of the pressure on him because I think that can be dangerous, injury, and even like we've seen what's happened previously where like young players like everything gets put on them, like it can have a negative effect. But yeah, like I think he should play more. So if I was looking at this game, I would say I get the protecting thing, but I would
Mm.
start him. Like, yeah, man, like, I
No,
would
no,
also
no.
start him.
I hear it. I hear it. And then there's a
Yeah.
lot of interesting battles as well, man. Because I
Oh,
think
bro, I
Calafiori's
am
probably
just
been.
even
Yeah, go
from a
on.
United fan perspective. Sorry, just quickly, I'll let you go.
Mm,
But I'm like the Spurs game. I weren't really looking forward to like that, just from an entertainment perspective, just because like Arsenal always beat Spurs, and
mm.
yeah, like I had a feeling like Frank potentially was going to kind of try to go quite negative. He did, and Arsenal just bopped them anyway. Whereas this has a potential to be a very good game. Like from an
No, it does.
entertainment standpoint, I'm looking forward to watching this. Like I think there's a lot of good battles all over the pitch. I
No,
feel
talk to me
like
about that.
Arsenal,
Where do you think the
yeah,
key
man.
battles in this game are?
So I think you're firstly looking at the middle of the park because I think you've both got very good midfields. Like, do you get me? Obviously, we've spoken about Caicedo. Like, obviously, there's Rice there. You've got I don't know if he'll play James in the midfield. I don't know like how he's gonna try approach things as regards to that in particular. But yeah, like obviously Reece James, if he does play in the midfield, like he's capable of doing so. Then obviously Enzo will be there. You've got Zubimendi there for you guys, and then with Arsenal as well, you've got Odegaard back now. So it'll be interesting to see like what
I doubt
Arteta
he'll
chooses to
start
do.
though.
Yeah,
He'll
like it'll just
definitely
be
be on the
interesting to
bench,
see like what he chooses to do as regards to like how many minutes he's going to play. But yeah, like I think that battle in the middle of the park will be interesting, because one thing from watching Chelsea, especially in these big games, is like I remember against Liverpool, and granted Liverpool haven't been good, but they will press
It's the
the life
intensity.
out of you.
Yeah,
They
I was literally thinking. I was
press
thinking the same thing.
the life out of
Yeah,
you, bro. That's
they
one
will.
thing I've got.
Even what they did to Spurs,
Yeah,
Spurs couldn't get out
yeah,
there. That's why they made
yeah.
Spurs look so bad. Is that they
Crazy.
literally couldn't keep the ball for 2 seconds,
Crazy.
and they were being pressed heavily.
So
no,
I
it's true.
think in that middle of that battle, I think that's going to be very, very interesting. And then obviously you've got like the wingers versus the fullbacks, which I think will also be interesting. So you've got like, for example, Cucurella up against Saka. Like that's going to be a very interesting battle. Like, yeah, which I'm interested to see. I hope Esteval starts. If he does start, then it'll be interesting to see him up against Calafiori. Like, do you get me? That would be an interesting battle as well. Like, do you get me, to see what happens there? Because I would guess that he would play on the right, Esteval. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, like, and I think Calafiori will probably start. So that would be a very interesting battle there as well. So yeah, and then you've got like the little subplots of like a Madueke coming back to the bridge. Like, do you get me? Yeah,
he
like,
got his goal just in time.
Yeah,
he
like,
got
do you
his
get
first
me?
goal,
So you've got that there. I'm sure he's gonna be eager to score. Like, and I feel like
and he'll definitely probably start as well, because I think even Trossard looks like he might be a doubt for the game.
Injured.
So
So I
so it
think
definitely
he
looks
probably
like
will get the nod. Yeah.
But that's also.
I feel like it's been a while. Sorry, bro. Last thing. I think it's just been a while since like Arsenal and Chelsea league game has like actually, it felt like it's really meant something. Like, do you get me? Yeah. And I feel like this one, like, me is first versus second. Like, if you win, you bounce the gap to 9 points. If they win, it's cut down to 3.
Like, and they bring and see you're playing Leeds, so it just opens up. It opens everything back up again.
Everything up again. Yeah, man. So I feel like and I feel like Arteta's gonna go into this game trying to win it, and I think Maresca is going to do the same. Like, I think at Stamford Bridge, like, I think Chelsea want to win this game. Like, I don't even think that they will try to go for the draw. Like, I think they want to.
I think that's what makes it a better game as well, because I feel like Arsenal probably would they would definitely be favorites if it was at the Emirates, but because we're going away as well, Chelsea at home, like, and Chelsea are also a very good team, it definitely balances the odds again, where it's like it can definitely go either way. Like, it's gonna be a very, very good game. So yeah, even from like an Arsenal perspective too, I feel like this is gonna be a game that we're really tested. But I'm confident though. I feel like the Bayern game too was like, I think, the perfect tune-up for this kind of match, because I feel like that kind of also just showed me that man, we are also a very serious team, and I feel 100%. Like there's not a lot of holes in our team either. And I still look at Chelsea and I say, hey man, we get some long throws inside box, we get some set pieces. Hey man, I know we know we don't make it a football game. And then there's enough there for us to get the 3 points and keep it moving. But no, they're definitely gonna test us, like, especially if they play us hard. They play Liverpool. I think that was like the standout performance from them as well this season. Like, the way they comfortably dealt with them, like from a attacking and defensive perspective. So so it's gonna be interesting though, because like you say, I'm very curious to see how Maresca's gonna sell. I feel like us is a lot clearer on kind of what our kind of starting 11 is, but with Maresca is like that midfield option of like, if it is James or does he go Enzo, like what he does there is gonna be very pivotal. So that should be a great match, man.
Yeah, bro. And bro, we'll even transition that straight onto the predictions, man. Like, so let's get these in. So first up, we've got Chelsea Arsenal. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal.
First.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1 to the Arsenal.
I am going to go. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You think Chelsea are gonna do us?
I think Arsenal are brilliant. Like, do you get me? Like, yeah, like you know what it is as well. Like, I think because previously, I think a lot of Arsenal fans, like the way you talk about your team, like it was just unjustified. I'm just like, bro, like, yeah, like you're just getting carried away. Like, objectively, I think Arsenal, they look like a top team. Like, they're really, really good, and I feel like you don't have a lot of weaknesses. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if you go to the bridge and you get the win. But I feel like Chelsea, they're just gonna be the Sunday 4:30. They're gonna be just super up for it. They're gonna be charged, and I think they've got the ability in those type of one-off big games. Like, I know people like kind of brushed the Club World Cup because it was the Club World Cup, but yeah, like how they turned up against PSG, like Liverpool, like Barca. I think they've got the ability to, and I think that's the thing as well. Like, I think they've got the tools. They're not better than you. Arsenal are definitely better than Chelsea, but I think on their day, they've got the tools to make things very difficult for you. So like, like I just thought I'll switch. I was tempted to go for a draw, but I was just like, you know what? Let me not sit on the fence. So I'll just go.
I actually thought you were gonna go for a draw. I was gonna predict that you're gonna go for a draw. So I like you.
I was literally gonna go for the draw, and then I just thought, you know what? Let me not sit on the fence. Let me go Chelsea. So yeah. And then bro. United have got Palace. We haven't spoken about the game much. I don't think there's much to talk about. I think obviously Palace, they played on Thursday in the Conference League away.
Yeah,
in normal, Strasbourg, they lost 2-1. In normal circumstances, you would say that would be an advantage for Man United. However, hey, bro, I don't know. I don't know.
I've never seen a team not make use of the one game a week. Every other team has said 1 game a week. Let's push for Europe. Let's push for top 5. Not United. You guys are looking worse after a week off.
I think Amorim has said that Cunha is out for the game.
God.
And Šeško's out for even longer now as well.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I am going to go. I'm thinking, should I be blind loyalty? Nah, I'm gonna go 1-1.
Okay, that's still blind loyalty. I'm sorry. I didn't even know that the draw was blind loyalty or not blind loyalty. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna go for the United winning it.
Nah, that's delusional. Oh damn.
Yeah, go 1-1. What are you saying?
Nah, I'm definitely going 2-1 Palace.
I hear it.
2-1 Palace.
I feel like that's very likely still.
Yeah, Palace, I think they're unbeaten so far this season. Or they're at home. Like I think it's So their home record is actually very good. So boy.
West Ham, Liverpool.
That's a tough one. I'm going to go. I'm going to go 2-2. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, I'm going 2-2. That is tough.
I am going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. They finally turn it around.
I'm just thinking, bro. Surely
that they have to.
Surely.
Yeah.
I mean, I will have no complaints if that don't happen. But yeah, prediction wise, I'm just thinking surely. But yeah, I'll go 2-1 Liverpool. Next up is Spurs Fulham.
That's a tough one.
Problems as well, man. Yeah. I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs. 2-1 Spurs. That makes sense. That's what I was thinking. Because they also need to turn it around as well. Fulham. I think I'm gonna go 2-2.
I
So it's
hear
a
it.
bit of a risk after Liverpool.
You know what? I think
2-2.
this is like one of the first times or first 4 results we've gone for different scores.
Oh yeah,
Like the first time
probably
this has
some
happened.
variation.
Yeah, so there'll be swings this week.
Mm.
Next up, City Leeds. Okay, we're gonna go for the same score here. Result here at least.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Oh, I
3-0
think
City.
cool.
Oh, is it
Leeds.
you?
Yeah, I think it's
Was it
even
you
me, but
first? Oh
yeah,
man. All right,
it doesn't even matter because
yeah,
Leeds and it's at City.
yeah, he had.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1. I'm gonna go 3-1.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1.
You take the next one then.
Yep.
Since I took the last one. Forest Brighton. Forest are at home.
Forest are at home. Uh, Forest are at home. I think I'm gonna go 2-1 Forest.
I think this is the first time I'm gonna match you, just I think that just it seems to have got them going a little bit. So
Yeah, comfortable win against Mama.
yeah, man. Ooh. Were they
Oh, because
away
of
or
that.
home? Yeah.
Ooh,
No, they were home.
they
Yeah, they
were
were home.
home.
Okay, yeah. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. Everton Newcastle. This is me. Yeah, this
Yep.
is me. Um this is tough. Everton are no slouches. Newcastle have not been great away from home, but they did just beat City at home. But this isn't at home, this is away from home.
Thank you for talking us through your logic. Thank you, bro.
Oh, I am going to go. Everton have won their last 2 matches. They beat. I'm going 2-1 Everton.
I'm gonna match you on that. I'm gonna match you on that.
Everton 2-1 Newcastle. And the final one is Villa versus Wolves.
Villa at home.
Yeah, Villa Park.
I'm gonna go. Wow, these games, I'm actually struggling this week with these predictions. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go 2-0 Villa. Do Wolves have a manager? Like I'm so out of the loop with them right now.
Yeah,
I'm being secured someone.
they got my man from that was manager of Luton. He came from Borough. Rob Edwards.
Oh, they got Rob Edwards. All right, cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go 2-1. I'm gonna go 2-1. I like Rob Edwards. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa.
2-1 Wolves. I am gonna go 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
All right.
3-1 Newcastle.
Premier League is actually crazy. I actually can't believe Villa are top 4 at the start.
Yeah, they turned it around, bro. They
Yeah.
turned it around, both in like the Europa League as well. Like they're comfortably in. I think they're like, what is it, like 3rd in the Europa League table? I think it was. And yeah, in the Prem, they're doing their thing as well. So
Yeah, they offered.
yeah,
I was even joint top actually. It was right on goal difference.
Okay, mad. Yeah, and yeah, in the Prem they're 4th. Like turned it around, man. Like, and it's funny as well because Watkins has still been bad.
Yeah,
like,
he's been smelly.
So like, if they can get him firing again,
Yeah,
then
Rogers is on fire. Like I think that's why. Yeah, he's on fire right now.
And you know what, Rogers. Obviously, Villa, they generally have a good midfield. Funnily enough, Cash, who's someone I don't really rate, he's been much better, like, every time I've watched him. But also, Marlon has really stepped up for them as well.
Yeah.
Like,
he should be starting, to be honest. Like, whenever I see him come on, like, he's doing more than Watkins.
He's stepped up for them a lot. So, yeah, he's doing his thing. But, yeah, man, let me just very quickly just remind everyone where we're at. So that's the current state of the prediction table. So yeah, a 4-point difference. We've got a lot of different predictions, so there'll probably be some swings. So yeah,
see,
we'll
we're
see
gonna
what
be
happens.
more comprehensive, but you're gonna pass me.
Man. Hopefully I can surpass you and get back in front. But yeah, man, long season ahead. But yeah, bro. There's one last thing we need to talk about.
Oh, what is it?
One last thing, man. Nigeria.
Oh, bro. Oh, you take it away, man. I
bro.
You know what it is? I feel like there's one part of me that's disappointed, and there's another part of me that's like, you deserve this. Like, as much as I'm disappointed, I'm like, you deserve this. Yeah, you deserve this.
We do deserve this.
We don't deserve to like even the whole kind of what was even going on during the kind of playoffs where these lads, you see the hotel they had these man staying in.
Yeah, like, I think there was even the problems with like payment. Like I was seeing just man. Like we pray for Nigeria. But yeah, man. No, we didn't. Big shout out to Congo, man. Like, yeah, they deserved it. They done their thing. But yeah, like I think Osherman, he had to go off because of injury. But yeah, man, like, we just didn't play well. Like I think we started fine, like, and I think there was even like a good chance where we probably should have made it 2-0, where like Lookman like puts it into the box, and then like we're not able to get the second goal. But yeah, man, like Congo just grew into the game, and then it just looked very clear that we were just trying to play for penalties, and then yeah, man, when you play for penalties,
bro, and then like you miss your penalties.
Yeah, man. Like, do you get it? So yeah, man, no Nigeria in the World Cup. Like, do you get me?
Hey man, do you have and then we have these like in the comments, didn't all like this.
Hey,
what's your style? What do you have a I guess just any African country in specific, like specifically, you're gonna be supporting, and you just like the whole continent. We hope that they all do well now.
No, I don't have a specific country now. Like, yeah, I wouldn't. Do you?
No. I want all the African countries to do well, to be honest.
Like, yeah. It's mad as well, man, because it's like, I would like to say that the compliment would be returned for us.
Oh, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be at all. It wouldn't be at all. It would not be. And that is very clear.
Bro, I've never seen so many people so happy.
Bro, we were getting it from all corners. Bro, everyone was uniting to make fun of us, man. Yeah.
They were delighted. Oh, damn.
Disappointed, man. But yeah, what is that? What is it? Is it second or third World Cup in a row that we're not going to think? Is it third?
Is it the third?
How many? I think it's probably second. I don't think it's third. I think it's probably the second World Cup in a row that we're not going to. I don't know exactly what number, but yeah, man. Our country, the size of Nigeria, the talent that Nigeria exports around the world as well, is very embarrassing, man. It's very, very embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we say, man, I'm watching even Senegal. They didn't play well in the friendly match I went to go watch against Brazil, but the talent that they have as well, like their organization, bro, the plays that they're generating. Yeah, man, but we have Nigeria there putting our players in rat infested hotels and not paying them salaries and expecting them to try to do something. So yeah, we deserve it. We deserve it.
Dark, man. It's dark. Yeah, man. Nah, shout out to you, Wendy, man. Yeah, you're one of few.
She's a liar, man. Don't listen to her. She's lying. She's trying to look good on the internet.
Damn, man. I see it so much. So I thought you said you guys don't carry last.
God. Oh god. Our enemies are after us. Our enemies are after us.
They're saying it all different types of ways as well. Like it was it was funny. But yeah, what can you do, man? Nudge. Just we pray that we get better. But anyway, man, thank you to everyone who's tuned in, like whether you've watched for 30 seconds, a minute, half an hour, the whole stream. We appreciate it. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, man, like a lot of football happening this weekend, some big games. So looking forward to talking about it next week. But Ace, you got any final words?
Hey man, it's a very pivotal week, man. Because yeah, we beat Chelsea. I'm coming different on Monday. We lose to Chelsea. I'm coming humble. So it's still a long way to go. So my energy is gonna be 0 or 100. And I'm actually even streaming with my boy Abdul tomorrow. So we'll have a little preview ahead of the
Nice.
Chelsea game. So yeah, that should be good. So
Nice,
definitely
nice.
tune into that. If you're an Arsenal fan and you want to just hear us talk about, I guess, season so far and like the big game tomorrow. So that should be a good one. But yeah, no, and echo your words. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in. We appreciate you. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.
Hey man, stay blessed, people.